with your daughter, it sounds like the fight or flight reflex. So when we're frightened, what happens is that the head tends to jut forward, the shoulders tend to rise up, the head tends to rotate backwards onto the spine, kind of compressing the spine and the whole torso. And that's the fight or flight reflex. And that's a great place to fight out of, and it's a great place to flee out of. But when you're riding a horse or doing most of life, it's really a lousy position. It doesn't help you at all. It hurts you. And what happens for many people as they get older, they get stuck in some version of that. So they're walking around all the time with their head jutted way forward from their torso, with their shoulders riding high, and they're just like a powder keg waiting to go off because they're stuck in fight or flight. So they're either going to, fight back against a stimuli, or they're going to kind of, flee from it. But they're going to be contorted and quite unpleasant to be around because their whole musculature is strained and stressed and deformed. So somebody who is poised in the way they move and in the way they speak is much more likely to be poised in the way they relate to you and to themselves. But on the other hand, someone who's strained and stressed and contorted and distorted in the way they hold themselves and the way they move and the way they speak, they're likely to be really strained and stressed in the way they relate to themselves and to other people. So these things all kind of run together, the body, the mind, and the emotions. They all